Hello and welcome to a new video. This is Rick Adrift, and on this channel we do travel vlogs. Today I want to talk to you about a recent trip I took to the safest city in the Philippines. Now, as you guys know, the Philippines are a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to safety. There are areas like Angeles City, Clark, which I personally find a little bit unsafe. You got certain neighborhoods in Manila, like the entire neighborhood of Tondo. You got Beseco Compound. You even got some areas near Makati, like San Andres Bukid, that I would personally not walk at night. You got Cebu City, central Cebu near the Cabon market is a little bit sketchy as well. But then you got really safe places like Iloilo, which I made a video about a week or two ago. Then you got all these tourist neighborhoods like Palawan, Coron, El Nido, basically everywhere where tourists are. There are even some army personnel patrolling, for instance, in the ferry ports. You also got Boracay, a dream paradise island that I explored with my brother, go with Robin. So the safest place in the Philippines, in my opinion, but also in the opinion of many experts, is Davao City. I visited Davao City back in February, and it was a truly incredible experience. I even walked into the slums, and I was invited to shoot a couple hoops with some kids.
Hello, you're in a vlog now. Hey. Hey. Yo. Yeah, okay, sure. Germany, I'm from Germany. Thank you. Is that a hoop? No? Oh, there. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Nice bro. All right. Oh, no. Blind luck. Thank you, man. Thank you. Bye-bye. Welcome to Philippines.
I was even able to score, which is a complete fluke because I am horrible at basketball, but I know Filipinos love it. So I had to give it a try. I took a tuk-tuk in the slum. I went from one side of the slum to the other. I walked around the promenade next to the seaside, which was again incredible. So it is a very, very safe part of the Philippines. I never felt threatened in any part of Davao City. Guys, I walked around the Poblacion neighborhood. That's actually where I was staying. You got a lot of businesses there, a lot of bars. A particularity about it is that a lot of these walkways, the sidewalks, are covered. So you got kind of the buildings extending over the sidewalks, which is really, really cool, and something I've only really seen in Davao in the Philippines, which is awesome. Even when I was in the Grab going from Davao City Airport to my accommodation, the taxi driver told me that the city is so safe and that I can even walk around with my phone out, which is something I wouldn't do anywhere really, because it is just so easy for somebody on a motorbike to grab your phone. Now in Davao it's not a problem because people are disciplined. People are maybe even a bit frightened and afraid of punishment because the rules in Davao City are actually enforced. Now, why is that? What makes Davao City so different from any other place in the Philippines? It's got to be the mayor, Rodrigo Duterte. In fact, he is mayor again now. He's been elected somehow, even though he's in the International Criminal Court in The Hague awaiting trial for various things that we're not going to talk about. We're also not going to talk about his family, which are still running Davao. There are some senators, his children, Sara Duterte being the vice president of the Philippines. So the Duterte family still has a lot of influence in the country. We could talk about this for hours, but we're not going to because we only have limited time in this video. Instead, we're going to focus on Davao City and what Mayor Rodrigo Duterte did over the years to make it so safe. Apparently, he imposed a prohibition on selling, serving, drinking, and consuming alcoholic beverages from 1 a.m. until 8 a.m. Of course, a lot of crimes happen when people are under the influence of alcohol, which cannot happen at night now, which is really good. He also implemented an anti-smoking ordinance, a firecracker ban as well, and the city acquired 10 ambulances and 42 mobile patrol vehicles. They also installed a lot of CCTV cameras in the entire city. Now, those are the good things he did, clearly. But then he's also been criticized for his involvement in Davao death squads, that's what they're called, with extrajudicial killings. So apparently there were vigilante squads that neutralized over 1,000 alleged criminals and got some street kids off the streets in very dubious methods. I'm not sure what exactly happened there and if it's alleged or confirmed, but this will be part of the trial of Rodrigo Duterte at the International Criminal Court, where he's currently detained. But I do have to say the public opinion of Rodrigo Duterte is quite good in Davao City. I know in the entire country of the Philippines, maybe 50% love him, 50% hate him. He's a very controversial, divisive figure. So I'm not going to get into whether he is good or bad, but there's no denying that he transformed Davao City from a crime-ridden place in the south of the Philippines to one of the safest cities in Asia. Even when you're walking around as a pedestrian, you don't have to worry about cars hitting you if you cross the street. In fact, you can cross not even on a zebra or a green light, because cars will stop for you and everybody's respectful. Sometimes I was near an intersection and I saw drivers giving the right of way to the other people, which is unheard of in the Philippines because driving is so chaotic. You never see drivers being respectful in any other cities in the Philippines, but in Davao City, that is the case. Apparently, criminals and people who were dealing with substances were given an ultimatum, so about 24 hours to get out of the city or face vigilante squads. And it worked because it got a lot of people who were involved with substances out of the city. Now, it's not particularly great because they will end up somewhere else, so they might travel from Davao City to Tagum or General Santos or Corondal, and then this problem will just be relocated to a different place. But at the same time, Davao City became so safe. And I know a lot of foreigners moved to Davao City since because it's so safe. And I can see why they would move there, because safety is not the only thing that is so good about Davao City. It is a very modern place. It has some of the best shopping malls in the entire country. It has nature. There are mountains, jungles near Davao, and then there's Samal Island, which is one of the most beautiful islands in the Philippines, just off the coast to the south. Now, of course, during Duterte's presidency, the city has faced other issues that it had to overcome. For instance, some rebel groups attacked the night market in Davao City and they exploded some devices and were shooting around, which was a terrible attack. But Davao City has done everything to overcome these hardships. You can argue whether the way Rodrigo Duterte did it was fair or not, whether it was necessary, but you can't deny that the city is now so safe. But I want to hear from you. If you're from Davao, if you've ever been to Davao, what do you think of it? Do you think Rodrigo Duterte exaggerated, or do you think he did everything right? Do you like him as a person or not so much? Do you think the ICC will find him guilty, or do you think he will return to Davao to serve his term that he was elected for just recently? Let me know in the comments. I know it's a very controversial topic, so if you argue in the comments, please be respectful, please be civil, that's all I ask. But I want to hear from all of you. Please also press the like button on this video because it is free of charge and it helps me out greatly. It will do much better in the algorithm. And please subscribe because there will be a lot more videos about and from the Philippines. I still have many unreleased vlogs and those are bangers. So please subscribe. They will be coming out in the next months. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this one and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Bye for now.